India mi ka channel Banwan Rak Kubor Baman Lagasmi.
This resolution which read thus: this House to oppose the Forest Conservation Amendment Act 2023 in order to protect the right of the indigenous people of Meghalaya over land and resources. Sir, I begin with a brief background to the subject. Last month on 4th August, the contentious new forest bill, that is the Forest Conservation Amendment Act 2023, was cleared by Parliament without a substantive debate. Sir, while several state governments, environmentalists and civil society groups had raised red flags against overexploitation of forest resources, its passage into law has been met with alarm and resistance in some states of Northeast India. On 22nd August, Mizoram Assembly passed a unanimous resolution opposing the Amendment Act, arguing that the move was meant to protect the right and interests of the people of Mizoram. Sir, then just last week, on 14 September, Nagaland Assembly unanimously passed a resolution not to implement the Amendment Act in the state, with the resolve that the Amendment Act will be subject to the constitutional guarantees provided in Article 3721A of the Constitution of India. Now, the fear of the states in the Northeast center around two provisions of the new law. First, the provision of the Forest Conservation Act on notified...
Sir, a point of order, again under... So, sir, I would request you if that particular rule can be properly implemented.
Which rule, sir?
279(2).
279? 2. 279(2). Okay, thank you so much, sir. I think you have... you need
I'll read out, sir.
Carefully.
A private member may not read notes. So, if he may kindly follow this rules.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for reminding the rules. What does the rules say? And heading of the rules, please, sir.
You can read it.
Okay. The rules of the... okay. Okay. The rule says, okay, rules of debate. So I may ask you, is this a debate?
It is a debate.
I'm initiating myself in the form of resolution.
I leave the decision to you, sir. I mean, I'm not here to debate with you.
So I just want to make it clear. I'm trying myself to make a formal motion through a resolution. So I'm refreshing myself through a script. Because why, sir? Okay, I will not shy of speaking the truth. God elect the weak to embarrass the strong. Thank you so much, sir. I'll continue, sir, through you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
You may continue, please.
Yeah. Now, the fears of the state in the Northeast center around two provisions of the new law. First, the provision of the Forest Conservation Act of FCA will apply to only forests that have been declared or notified as a forest and forests recorded in government records on or after October 25th, 1980. In effect, this implies that areas that are not officially classified as forests in a government record, even if they are standing forests, will not be protected from commercial exploitation or any other kind of diversion. So, this overturned a 1996 Supreme Court order, which had ruled that any area that resembled the dictionary meaning of a forest would be protected under conservation law. Second, the law allows for diversion of forests for construction of roads, railway lines or strategic lines project of national importance and concerning national security within 100 kilometers of India international border without the need for forest clearance. Sir, the state in the northeast, especially Meghalaya, are home to some of the most diverse forests in India. With environmental safeguard being diluted, it opens up the possibility of diversion of these forests and their replacement with commercial plantation. Sir, another concern is that a huge portion of these forests are privately owned either by individual or clans or village council or communities enabled by special privilege that the Constitution guarantees to tribal communities.